Well, first I want to start by saying Philadelphia has incredible public art. This is part of the reason that I came to this city was the public art landscape of Philadelphia. We had the first Percent for Art ordinances in the country, which are celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. We have the oldest public art organization. I'm wondering where the slides are. Okay, I'm going to vamp, huh?
Is it, maybe make the mic slightly higher?
Yeah.
I don't know. Make it.
Okay. Well, first I should start by saying I came here from New York City to take this job. Yeah. I was a Mets fan until I got to Philadelphia, and that changed really, really fast, I will tell you that. It was pretty amazing to start here right around the time of the World Series, right around the time of the national presidential election. Philadelphia was a rocking place last October, I will tell you that, October and November. Hopefully we'll get some slides soon, because I got a lot of pretty pictures, and you're going to want to see all those pictures of all the great public art. That's true. All right, here we go. Okay, so as I said, Philadelphia has an amazing public art collection. We have 4,500 works of public art in the city, more than any other city on the planet. We have iconic works of public art like the Claes Oldenburg clothespin in front of City Hall, which is itself a work of public art, which has dozens of sculptures, Calder sculptures, all over the building. So here you have one work of public art in front of another work of public art. You have Robert Indiana's Love sculpture, which has given its name to Love Park. Much of this work has come to define the city. It's come to define neighborhoods within the city. There's Marc de Suvreau's Iroquois on the Parkway, also work by such renowned artists as Jacques Lipchitz, Roy Lichtenstein, Jean Dubuffet, Tiffany, just to name a few. We also have a lot of those traditional 19th century monuments of guys on horseback, so we've got that stuff too. There's also a lot of cool public art in the airport. This is a piece, it's hard to capture on camera, but it's a piece by Helmuth and Schechter that is really, really cool. There is also a lot of great public art in SEPTA. So the public art is spread all over. This is the Mural Arts Program, now celebrating its 25th year, which has created over 3,000 murals since its inception. And they cover a really interesting boundary between public art and civic engagement. We also have a lot of functional art, like this fountain, the Swan Fountain at Logan Circle, which is designed by the artist Alexander Sterling Calder, son of the Calder who did City Hall, and father of the Alexander Calder who we know now. There are definitely some problems, though. There are problems with maintenance. We also have some public art. Yeah, I heard a laugh out there. Some public art that most people feel maybe it doesn't quite work so well. But what do you do then? Do you get rid of it? Do you melt it down? Do you do that to art? That's a challenge. We have some successes, like the recent restoration of the Joan of Arc statue. So I feel we need to jumpstart public art. We need a vision. We need flexible legislation and guidelines. We need more temporary public art. We need to get artists engaged in the design process early on. Here's an example of public art that said it doesn't work. A great Dubuffet, the developer didn't really like where it was in the lobby, so stuck it in a corner on the outside of the building. A lot of people don't even know that it's there, and it's one of our best works of public art. So there are great examples all over the country of what we could be doing here in Philadelphia. This is, some of you may know, Millennium Park in Chicago, an incredible fountain that is also a work of public art. It's become iconic. Here you have the Bean, Anish Kapoor's Bean, and Frank Gehry's music venue in the back. Now this stuff doesn't come cheap. It cost $475 million to make Millennium Park. And the gates, of course. Now, why can't we make something really big like the gates happen here in Philadelphia? Why can't we, at least metaphorically speaking, have Christo wrap City Hall? I think that's something we should be doing here. This is actually something that was done in New York. These are bike racks that were done by the musician and artist David Byrne that went all over the city. Why can't we do something like that here in Philadelphia? Have bike racks that are also functional, that are designed by an artist. This is an example of how street furniture like benches can be public art. These are seats that were designed by the artist Louise Bourgeois. They've been installed in Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Seattle, not here in Philadelphia. So when we look at things like redoing Dilworth Plaza, why can't the benches and the seating and the lights be public art? There are some great things happening. This is the new sculpture garden that just opened at PMA, filled with sculpture, and there's going to be more sculpture coming in. So there are great things happening. It's not like we're standing still. Some of you may have been to the Welcome House in Love Park as part of Design Philadelphia. Fantastic initiative, and I think we need to be doing more things like this, temporary public art, that kind of get in your way during your normal workday and force people to engage with art when they least expect it. This is the Mural Arts Program's Love Letter Project. They're really changing. They're not just doing traditional murals anymore. These were basically billboards painted all through West Philly that told a love story that you saw from the train as you went through West Philly. This is Dred Scott's Or Does It Explode? That was done in front of Family Court. Very, very powerful. These are photos of kids. You hear the kids' voices as you walk through and look at these life boxes that are shaped like coffins. And this, finally, is the artist June Kaneko. This is in City Hall courtyard, and his work is spread throughout Philadelphia. We need to be doing more things like this. Temporary public art, large-scale work, art that becomes part of our built environment. We have a lot of challenges, but we also have a lot of great things going on. And I'm very excited about the future of public art here in Philadelphia, and I hope you are too. Thank you.